Anybody want to guess where we have lunch reservations? We have never ate here before. We are at the Brown Derby. We are super excited and ready for this. So we have checked in and waiting for our text to say that our table is ready.
I've been all around the world.
This is cool. So they have signatures from celebrity guests who have dined at Disney's Hollywood Studios. And I'm not sure who this is. I can't really read it. Wow, you don't see this very often, do you? This photo was taken in 1926. Got a picture of Ren 1010 up there. Okay, I just love these lights. We need one of these. This is awesome. Stupid online mobile menu. Hate that. We do have the drink menu here. We were hoping when she started walking towards that table, we were hoping we were going to get that booth, but no, we ended up with this table. I can't remember if I said that this is our first visit to the Brown Derby.
I put on my story that we're at the Brown Derby, and Maria Christina says, "Yay, the Derby, scan your magic band at the elevator and see if it accidentally opens up." Oh my gosh, I wish. Wouldn't that be nice?
And this is what she was talking about. Club 33. I actually heard somebody here earlier today where she forgot some type of card or something, and she was talking to the people through this, and they were having to look it up.
He brought out our bread, which comes with butter sprinkled with Hawaiian sea salt. Tom, tell us what you've got.
I got a very classic vodka martini.
Vodka martini, and I got Coke.
I figured this was kind of a classic place, and I should just go
classic. So tell us what you found on the drink menu.
They have Knob Creek Disney Select Bourbon, and I'm trying to figure out what makes this Disney Select. And I was almost there, but my drink showed up, so that'll have to wait.
Because of the present situation, they're not taking any walk-ins. I heard them turn many a people away while we were waiting for our text to say our table was ready. I'm going to try their shrimp and grits.
Those are like perfectly butterflied and coated. I have high hopes for this.
And mine smells absolutely amazing. It is the plant-based chopsteak, I think is what they call it. Chopsteak, okay. So completely plant-based, has mushrooms. I am totally excited about this. He's totally laughing at me because I just put my readers on because I wanted to see, just like, oh, I'm gonna see the presentation. Oh my gosh, I had no idea these were little mushrooms. Those look like noodles in my eyes that now need readers. I didn't realize this was a big mushroom, the outside of a mushroom. I could not tell what that was at all. So yeah, little mushrooms. This is so cool. It's not just a giant noodle. The Bamboo Room is not open right now because it's too close. They can't social distance, but it is normally open. The waiter said that the original Brown Derby, that room was more like for the elite people. But here it's just for anybody. These mushrooms, I'm not going to eat any more of. They're actually soaked in some type of vinegar-based thing, and I'm not a big vinegar fan. This thing looks so much like beef that I'm really having to take their word for it. Because, wow, doesn't that look like beef? What's your opinion on that? Oh my gosh, really good. We'll go more into details in just a bit, but I just cannot hold anymore.
So I'm the one that gets to do the creepy vlogging of the main room here. It's actually a very cool little space in here. I really love up by the bar area, how they've got this, wow, we're just got bright, this little table, one table right in front of the bar there as well. That's very cool. Neat room, neat room.
It's bigger than I expected it. So Tom wanted the grapefruit cake. It is a lot larger than expected. All right, now it's time for an Instagram photo.
And she said she wasn't going to have dessert. Trust me, she's going to have dessert.
I took 2 bites of this. I didn't think I was going to like it. I didn't. In addition to the whole grapefruit taste, because this is like a grapefruit syrup. To me, the cake was very dry. That's about all Tom's going to eat. So I have my collapsible container. You've seen this in previous vlogs. And we're going to pack it away for him to eat later tonight.
Wow, they do have a table way up there by the bar. Really keeping with the theming.
Get back here with me.
So as
You're
you
bigger
can,
than I am. You're closer. Can I get closer?
so as you can see, we're back in the room. Not only are we back in the room, but it's the next day. So we normally film the review right after we leave the restaurant because it would be fresh on our mind. But with having to wear the mask, we wanted to make sure you could hear us. So we decided we would do it, you know, in the room. So, first time at Brown Derby, I would definitely want to come back.
I'm wearing my park appropriate shirt today for this review.
Yeah. So, would you want to go back?
Sure.
Yep. So I actually took a bite of his shrimp and grits because I'm not a big grits person. And wow, I was impressed. I would actually order that. I would.
Yeah, there was, at first I was a little worried because when you scan and look at the menu, there were like 5 or 6
I think it was
entrees.
5.
Yeah, I mean, there might have been just 5, and it's like, oh, you know, one was a steak that would have been fine for me, but I didn't feel like that heavy and that much food.
Yeah, we can name it steak, shrimp and grits, the plant-based sirloin steak that I got, the chicken breast.
And the other thing.
There has to be one more. So there's definitely not 6 things.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we were like, whoa. But as soon as I saw plant-based, I knew what I was
Let's
getting.
talk about the shrimp and grits because that was fabulous. I mean, seriously, there was 6 or so perfectly butterflied, lightly breaded, just a little bit crispy on the outside, super tender. They talked about it being an andouille crust on there, and it was really, really good. And the little cheesy, sour, creamy grits, and wow, I don't know what the green smear on the plate was.
That wasn't good.
No, it was off to the side. We both took one little sample, and
yeah, a little sample, like put it on the edge of the fork sample.
Okay, somebody probably really likes that. It wasn't us, but holy cow, that was, and it looked small, but it was much more filling than you would have thought from the first glance.
Because I even said to him, I'm like, wow, that doesn't look like a lot.
Excellent dish, and in the mid-20s too, mid to upper 20s. No regrets whatsoever. I would happily eat that again.
So the plant-based sirloin steak, which I don't know if I've ever had sirloin steak in my life. I mean, when I was a kid, I did eat meat, except for pork. I mean, I ate it. I just drowned it in ketchup because I didn't even like the taste of pork when I was a kid.
This is not a life story.
I know, but it's like, so it's almost, so I can't, what I'm saying is I can't go, oh, it tastes like sirloin steak because I can't compare that.
I believe they actually called it chopped steak.
Chopped steak, yeah, that's it, chopped steak. So that, I don't know that I've ever had that. So I can't compare and say, oh, it does taste like this. The flavors in that plant-based meal were everywhere, but it was everywhere as in good. There were so many flavors in there. The mushroom gravy, that was great. Now you saw the little white mushrooms I didn't like, only because I don't like vinegar, so they went off the plate. The mashed potatoes were homemade, and they were nice, garlicky, herby, well, not herb, chive, potatoes, and that even added more to the flavor. There were so many flavors, but it wasn't overpowering so many flavors. It was like just the right amount. And was that all that was on there? See, this is the problem why we don't like to wait
There
till
was
next
some
day.
like slabbed mushroom stock on there or something.
Oh, that was just chop up the mushroom, and that was fine. So I would definitely get that again. Although I think I would end up getting his shrimp and grits just because.
Oh, I would not hesitate whatsoever to.
Yeah, just to be able to try them again. But we would definitely be back. It was the reason we hadn't been there before is the Brown Derby is a 2-credit restaurant. So that's why we hadn't been there before. But since they're not offering the dining plan, but yet we still were able to get a 10%, I mean 10% is better than nothing, 10% annual pass holder discount at that restaurant. Yeah, on food, not on, did you have a drink?
Yeah, I had.
Yeah, so not on his drink.
Yeah, I had a standard, as they called it, classic vodka martini, and it was very good. It was very nice. I enjoyed that.
Yeah. So that's why we hadn't been before, and this gave us the opportunity with the discount and being able to kind of, you know, if we thought it was too expensive, it could be like, well, we'll just order an appetizer.
And it wasn't, you know, for a 2-credit cash restaurant for us this time, it wasn't that bad. We also got a dessert.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Which was a very large piece of their famous grapefruit cake.
He got the dessert, not me.
I'm not sure why that's their famous dessert. Frankly, that was a disappointment in the whole meal. The drink was class A. The entrees were A+, and
the cake was. I took 2 bites because I knew I wasn't gonna like it. I don't like grapefruit.
Yeah.
But the cake was dry and almost flavorless.
Yeah, it was a disappointment. It was, you know, as they go, it was like a D. It was below run-of-the-mill average.
But all in all, that's fine. That's just dessert. So we don't order that next time. No big deal.
Yeah, and she had a Coke, and, you know, we're out of there, you know, mid-80s, something like that, I guess. So that wasn't terrible for that, and it wasn't a cheap dessert and wasn't a cheap drink. So, you know.
Service was good. Atmosphere was nice.
Oh, what a neat atmosphere in there. Really enjoyed that.
Love looking at all the characters. Yep. On the walls.
Yeah. Drawings of people that aren't literal.
Yep. Okay. So there you have it. There is a whole playlist of our dining reviews. So if you want to check out more Disney dining reviews, click on that playlist.
Bonus review. While we were waiting in line for Runaway Railway forever because it broke down.
If I can't do my life story, you can't do Runaway. Oh, okay. Never mind.
Yes, he can. Thank you. So while we're waiting, it's like, gee, hon, why don't you go grab a drink while we're sitting here going nowhere in line? Sure. So I ran very quickly out of the Runaway Railway queue, around the corner, back to the Brown Derby, to their outside bar. Mm-hmm. I think most people assume that unless you're eating there, you can't go there or something, because there was one person walking away, one person ahead of me in line, and boom, I was next.
Yeah.
And I didn't go off menu or anything. I said, she said something fruity, a little flavor. It's like, give me a rum runner. And it was really, really good.
Yeah,
so that was very nicely mixed. So.
And how much was that?
I don't know, 13 maybe.
So kind of the average at Disney.
Yeah. But it was really good. I enjoyed it, and it was quick, and it was convenient. It's right there in the middle of everything. So there's a bonus review and a tip. Yeah, just walk in from kind of like the right front corner there, and
there it is.
Yep.
All right. So there's going to be more restaurant reviews from this trip. There's another restaurant that we've never ate at that we're getting ready to try. Yeah, at this trip.
We're not on the dining plan.
No, that's a bummer. Yeah, we're really not happy about Disney not offering the dining plan, but whatever. I mean, I get it. All the restaurants aren't open. But anyway, so a new one coming. Make sure that you watch, subscribe so that you can watch our actual footage from the vacation, you know, vacation vlogs. And we will see you at the parks.
I've been all around the world, every city, every place. Always been a restless girl, but now there's a wind of change. I've never